his own room, dude.
I want to ask a question.
Pero no hablo inglés, Amos. Lo siento, no hablo inglés, pero...
Lo
siento.
What are you doing here?
No.
Hey, why you guys know that Amos speak? Come on, let it speak.
No, this
the pedophile. Amos is the pedophile.
It's a Friday, and on Friday coexistence is open. Amir promised me he will join me later.
I don't call my Zionist scumbag like you, fucking disgusting animals.
But Amir, why do you have arguments with Palestinians? I don't understand.
Okay, I coexistence. If you want to make peace with me, you are very welcome. If you want to fight, stay here. Bring only the Muslim position, and don't listen to the Israelians. Stay here, stuck to yourself, and it will bring you nowhere. Only to Amir's position of a war.
Shut up, Amos. You sound horrible. Shut up.
Amos, have you ever heard of peace before? Almost a year ago.
Shut up.
I don't speak French. I don't speak French.
Roger, you respect Amos like that? You love him?
Yeah. Amr, can you talk about why were you having argument with Palestinians? Do you think Palestinians have a right to express?
Why were you having discussions with Palestinians?
It's a mere dictator. We don't let the other
What are you talking about? Potato, tomatoes? What are you even talking about?
I was shocked.
Tomato and potato.
In the room, and I hear Amir talking against the Rose. It's amazing. The woman is so much for the Palestinian against Zion.
Shut up.
Isn't it time for you to start your room, Amos? It's about now, isn't it? Usually.
Start your room, Amr, we're going to show.
We'll all come and join. Go and start it. We'll all be there.
Yeah, we'll join up.
Did you just call me dummy or darling?
You're dummies. That's what you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we will. We'll be there. You start up and we'll join you.
And believe me, you find a good conversation both sides, not only one side. That's not.
Can't wait, Amos. Go and start it. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. Go. Start it up quickly. I haven't got much battery left on my phone. So.
But first, I want to attack Amir to tell him that he must join me too.
Yeah, he'll be there too. He just messaged me and said he's up for it.
Bring me people. Amir can bring people.
Yeah, we'll all be there. We'll be there.
A lot of people here.
See you soon, Amos.
Call us, we'll call you. Don't call us, we'll call you.
So stupid, only one.
Okay, shut up. Amr, I really want to know why were you having argument with Palestinians?
New life. Cool.
Amr? What happened, Amr?
What's your question?
My question from Amr is that why was he having argument with Palestinians? I think he supports Palestine, and I think the solution for Palestine will be what Palestinian people want.
Donald Trump is a chick.
Amos, what are you even talking about, man? Are you stupid? Are you toilet or what?
Mike is
Are you
on. Talk to yourself. Mike is
Come
on.
with your shit or what?
You're dummy, your mic is on.
The loser. Donald Trump,
Chaco, that was exactly what I'm saying. He's
3, 2,
literally counting as shit.
Hey, you guys, when Amos is the kind of guy when he FaceTimes, the camera's like in his nose.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to understand, people like Amos, Black Boy, these are assets for Amr. These people are like very, very special for Amr. Like no matter what they say, Amr will never kick them out.
Munir, I think
say anything?
Munir, I think Amir is doing his afternoon prayers. That's why he's not speaking.
Afternoon prayers. Okay.
I know you're trying to egg him on. Amir's back. Okay. we were trying to egg you on there for about
No,
5
no.
minutes.
What were you doing? What did you say just now?
You weren't talking, so I said you're doing your prayers. That's what.
Yeah, I do have to pray as well. I know.
So, Amr, my question is, why were you arguing with Palestinians?
Which one did I agree on arguing with?
The other day you were asking these Palestinians what they're going to do with the people who are living at the place. Are they going to kill them or kick them out? And they said that we have nothing to do. Why would we kill innocent children, Jewish children? And you said, no, it's not your problem.
Which Palestinians?
The other guy you were having an argument today also you had, I think earlier,
Which
few Palestinians.
Which Palestinians?
I'm not good with names. The other day you were asking this question that what if you get the authority to kick them all out? Will you kick them all out or kill them, whatever?
I wasn't asking. There was no Palestinians in here. I was asking for Palestinians and people that support the Humanity Party.
When I asked the same question, you changed it.
It was a hypothetical.
So what about my hypothetical question?
The answer, bro. I don't even know what question you're asking.
Didn't I ask you? I said, what if my people come back and ask for their places? Will you allow that on basis of humanity?
Bro, who am I to now? You should take it up. I don't even know the fucking context. I don't know the history. You should go ask your Pakistani government and see what they want to do.
So, when it comes to Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, or any other Muslim country, that's a problem of countries. But when it comes to countries that are Muslims,
it's a sovereign nation.
That is international law, right?
It's a sovereign nation. If it, look, I'll give you an example. If the place that you're living in, if it was occupied by India, like Kashmir is, and you're being oppressed and suppressed, and
Kashmir is not occupied by India.
Hold on.
Kashmir is not occupied by India.
Hold on. It is occupied by India, Pakistan, and China. Three countries are occupying it. Okay, calm your tits down. It's occupied. It is occupied by India. I get to hear a lot of complaints because I used to do rooms with a bunch of Kashmiris. One of the Kashmiris even got arrested by Indian Army, by the way, because of the room we did on Clubhouse. The room back in the days, it would get up to 500 people, 400 people. So if your land right now is called Pakistan, it's a sovereign nation. If it wasn't called Pakistan and it's occupied by India and is oppressing and suppressing your people and doing a whole bunch of atrocities against your people, killing your people, raping you, doing a whole bunch of fucking atrocities one after another, running your apartheid system, and a whole bunch of other shit, then you would be, resisting against the occupying party, and you would, try to find ways. Once you get the freedom, then you would, try to make solutions and rules and whatever you want to make. But now, since you have a nation, it's called Pakistan, you're going to have to take it up with the Pakistani government. Okay?
Okay. Now, where is this logic of yours in Balochistan? Balochistan is also occupied by Pakistan. Balochistan never wanted to be part of my country. They were forcibly made part of Pakistan. That's why there's...
Go take it up, man. I don't know that. I don't know
the history of Balochistan. This is hypocrisy in you. When it comes to Muslim countries, you talk about sovereignty, you talk about laws. When it comes to Muslim or Arab countries, you are very different. Then you talk about law and it's an internal matter. But when it comes to countries which are not Muslim, then it comes about humanity, it's about international law. Isn't that hypocrisy?
Okay. I'm gonna repeat it one last time. Pakistan was established illegally and killed over 1 million people, got genocide. It should not have been established. Hold on. It should not have been established in the first place. I said this like 1,000 times. That what you're saying, that doesn't really matter, because if I don't believe in Pakistan, then your conflict comes after. Okay? It was illegally. There was over 1 million people got genocided because of the fucking partition that happened between Pakistan and India. But unfortunately, nothing gets through your dickhead. You got a fucking dickhead, seriously. Like, as soon as I say that, that's it. That's the red line. Where's my humanity?
Where are the human rights? What about the human rights?
Why wrong? When I say Pakistan should not have been established, which means everything is illegal, correct?
Okay, illegal. Okay, perfect.
This retard fucking asking me same fucking question day in, day out.
The original
Attention whore.
So the original people, my fellow ethnic people who were kicked out of our Pakistani region because of their religion, if they come back to my land as a Muslim, I want them to come back, the Hindus, the Sikhs who were kicked out. So you will welcome that, yeah? You will support that cause of us getting them their houses back and kick those people out who got their houses here in Pakistan on the basis of religion.
I'm not going to answer any of the questions anymore.
Yeah, you won't answer me.
Thank you. There's no point. There's no point of engaging with you when the conversation is so fucking low IQ, bottom of the barrel, bullshit, or discussion. There's no point of having a discussion.
Yeah, I know. You know what? You know, there's a verse in Quran. It says, "Summum bukmum umyun fam yalarjun." They're deaf, they're blind, and they're speechless. They will never be guided. That's for you.
Okay. I literally said the state called Pakistan should not have been established in the first place. This retard fuck piece of shit doesn't know what I'm saying.
That's what you do.
Like
you
literally,
curse.
the whole fucking
That's
land is illegal. But this retarded bitch does not want to agree that he's gonna keep on poking the bear. Keep on poking the bear.
All you can do is curse.
Fucking bitch.
Oh, you know, my daughter's laughing right now. She's at the distance. She can't hear you, but she's laughing. She's saying, "What kind of uncle he is?"
Can I just?
Don't listen to the cursing when you're.
What kind of a person goes to a doctor and then instead of focusing on the doctor or what he's there for, he's on Clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
On a free app called Clubhouse, wasting his time.
I come on Clubhouse for 1 or 2 hours, not like you, 19 hours, 21 hours. Guys, you know what? He has an alarm. So he puts that alarm, he wakes up, 2 hours on Clubhouse, then he sleeps, then again 2 hours alarm. This is all his life is Clubhouse. If you shut down Clubhouse today, he'll die. I'm literally done.
I'm here to enlighten the room about the history. Why do you think that Pakistan is an illegal country?
It should not have been established in the first place because look, related to Pakistan and India, the leaders agreed, people did not agree. There was a whole bunch of atrocities that happened. So what the Hindus would do, they would pull down their pants to see if he's circumcised, they would kill him. That if it turns out to be circumcised, that's how they would check to see if the person is Muslim. And if it's a Hindu, then it would not be circumcised, whatever. So the atrocities happen on both sides.
Didn't Muslims do the same thing?
I checked both. Oh my God.
Yeah, both were checking that. Yeah, so it's not only the Hindus, but you don't have to be a hypocrite. For Hindus and Muslims, both insulting.
Thank you. Sit in the audience. Fucking annoying son of a bitch. Rock. This is what it is. The atrocities happen on both sides. I said this on both sides. This retard bitch doesn't even want to listen to the conversation. And it was over 1 million people died due to the genocide. I don't think it should have been established. Okay. And anything that happened afterwards is bringing up some stupid fucking points. Oh, should we allow the Balochistan? Should it be occupied? Of course, I'm against the fucking occupation. I'm against the Kashmiri occupation. I'm against any type of occupation. I'm against the Western Sahara occupation that's done by Morocco. Against the fucking Palestinian occupation. Against the fucking Sheba Farms occupation. Against the fucking Golden Heights occupation. But apparently, this retard would not. Even Iran is occupying 2 islands, and they're illegal. So I'm against that as well. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I disagree with the argument. That's
fucking low IQ, like really, really low IQ. Low IQ. Can't believe this. These are the type of people, right? They come up here and literally giving me Zionist vibes, asking me the same question over and over again. Doesn't want to understand, want to, keep on, circling around the fucking conversation on purpose. Hey, Cindy, I send you an invite if you want to come up.
Yeah, but I think I disagree with the argument that, the country shouldn't be established until people die.
This is the problem, man. I don't agree with when people die and you want to establish a nation. No, that's not the way to go. Even in relate to Israel, I want people to get their houses back without killing, if possible.
Yeah, but were established.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I look at American laws, the LA County Sheriff, if he was to come over, he's gonna have to force them out. If they don't leave, he's gonna have to force them out. LA County Sheriff is not gonna sit there and fucking think about, where is Charles gonna go? Oh, he's got a 2-year-old kid, he's got a 3-year-old kid. They're not gonna think about that. they're at the end of the day, the family is a fucking squatter living on a stolen property and a land. It belongs to the original owner, which is what? Palestinians. So that's the thing. And they would have to get their property back. And it doesn't matter. And the things that I get to hear from the anti-Zionist Jews, oh, there's no properties left. Literally, Netanyahu lives in a fucking stolen property that was stolen from a Palestinian. And, we get to hear a whole bunch of other things. Oh, the land, the property has been demolished. They, rebuild whatever. Doesn't matter. The land holds value. The land belongs to Palestinians. They have deeds and shit to the property. So they need their land back. Yes, Sally, you want to say something? Hey, welcome, Sally.
Can I just say
Hi,
something?
everyone. I just want to make a very short comment. I have just a very short comment. See, I'm here. I always I agree with you in many topics. If it's about the Palestine, if it's about sharing the same hate toward the imperialism, and they're using our countries or regions as a region, as a place to just play with the politics for their own benefit. I agree on all of that. And you're older than me, so I don't want it comes out that I'm trying to teach you something. But we have a saying in Persian that says "Adadama has dolatus," which translates to "man manners is more important. It's more than his riches, his wealth, both physical and material and non-material." So when you say to Munir that you don't a country as Pakistan shouldn't have existed in the first place, I get that. But when you curse him and you call him stupid, but it doesn't matter how good is your point. And as much as you don't care for other people, how they see you, but if you're trying to use this room as a platform to people share ideas and learn from each other, this manner doesn't help anyone to understand something better. And I'm saying,
what he
with
said,
all
Sally?
respect,
Do you know what he said?
he maybe said something wrong. But
No. I'll repeat his argument. Okay? He knows my position from maybe like 4 weeks ago. I told him this multiple times. I said it about 1,000 times. There was a partition plan. There was a genocide that took place between India and Pakistan. Leaders agreed. People did not agree. Okay? People did not agree. Leaders agreed. Ace was here. I can bring you multiple witnesses. Multiple times I've said this. There was over 1 million people died, and how the Hindus used to check. They would pull down the pants of Muslims to see if that person is circumcised, then they would kill it. Same thing on the Muslim side. They would do the same thing. And there was a lot of atrocities. People, the women got raped. They got taken in, and there was a lot of shit that happened, according to historians and scholars or whatever. I've said this about 1,000 times to Munir. Ace knows this. Everybody knows my position. I don't agree to the way that Pakistan was established in the first place. Now, this guy keeps on poking for the past 3 weeks. Oh, you care about the Palestinians, you care about this, you care about the Arab. Okay, the Balochis are going this, Balochis are like literally. I said the whole Pakistan country. I don't agree with the way it was established. I condemn this whole fucking thing that was established because there was over 1 million people died. And this guy keeps on coming in, wants to poke for no fucking reason. And I, multiple times, at one point, you get fed up and tired, right? Sally, if the same question is being asked by the same person 1,000 times, how would you react?
I understand. First, thank you for giving me a background on what was it.
Yes.
I appreciate that. But still, there is a discourse, and I totally get your frustration if you don't feel that you be understood. But still, there is manners in the conversation that should not be crossed, because we are trying to make here a discourse, and you as a moderator call someone a stupid bitch and pick all these names. It's just out of the character, and out of like the right. I'm saying like I don't want to be like I'm preaching to you. You are older than me, and we are having a lot of common points about all these topics, different politics and other stuff. We have our disagreements too. I'm just saying this. I'm not just to you, to everybody that doing these discourses.
Okay.
Let's just not forget the manners.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question, Sadi.
Very
If I
right.
were to accuse you, if I were to accuse you of Raza Pahlavi supporter, you support the Raza Pahlavi, you like the tomato, and I keep telling you this, that you're a Raza Pahlavi supporter. I keep telling everybody that you're a Raza Pahlavi supporter. At one point, you're gonna lose your marble, correct? Yeah? You're gonna be like, fuck no, I don't support Raza Pahlavi. Hold on a second, hold on. And I even, say that, oh, you support the attack on your country, you support, the attack on your nation. But I start poking the bear. I poke you all the time, and I spread this fucking false narrative. How would that make you feel? Would you snap one time? I think you would get triggered. You would get triggered.
I would get triggered, but
there
at the same time, like there is this self-control, self-composure that I don't let someone steal my peace of mind, And
in this space, I don't really care, Sally. In this space, I offer limited freedom of speech. I don't really, I don't care. I like cursing. This is part of my okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's move
See
on.
what I'm saying?
Let's
I
move
like
on.
cursing.
Okay.
I like cursing.
Well, let's
I don't
move on.
really give two fucks.
No, hold on. Amir, I'm not gonna lie. When I have a green bean, I conduct myself completely different than I do when I don't. Because as a mod, I believe the most important part of, the most important piece in this room or any room is to move the conversation forward, to engage intellectually so that we can all learn something or teach something, whatever it is. But I also believe that respect should kind of be a baseline, right? And to the extent that it is not being adhered to as a mod, people can call it abuse. Then that person doesn't want to do the aforementioned, right? They don't want to engage intellectually. They don't want to build. So they don't necessarily need to be here, right? As a mod, you can make those distinctions and you can make those decisions. But that's why I think he's saying what he's saying. I don't necessarily agree. Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want, but I guess
I've
he's
been
saying.
running this room for about 2 years, right? And people have problems. Yes, there's a lot of people that have problems. There's a lot of people who don't have problems. If you don't like the space, be quiet. Simple as that. Nobody's forcing you. I don't have a gun to your head. If you don't like the space, you're welcome to leave quietly. And some people, they do. And as a mod, it doesn't matter. I don't really give two fucks. When you talk to Zionists, I keep my emotions to the side. I used to cry for the Palestinian children. Right? The amputee, largest amputee in Gaza. But what did I do? When I started debating, when I went hardcore, I forgot. I said, I'm going to have to keep my emotions to the side, and I'm going to be really blunt. But when it comes down to it, I'm very fucking blunt. I don't really give two fucks. And when it comes down to it, yeah, if you try to poke me and you do this on purpose, and this fucker does it on purpose, all right? When you do it on purpose, you're gonna get a bitch slap by me in my space, and I like the smoke. And at one point, the smoke is done. Okay, get the fuck off my stage. That's it. Simple as that. And if you guys don't like the space, you're welcome to leave quietly. I started with 3 people about 2 years ago. And the first room I hosted was called Therapy Room for Zionists. And that was my first title. I started with 2 or 3 people. And then it went up. A lot of people became part of it. And a lot of people realized that, yes, the genocidal conversation that happens in this space, you have to keep your emotions to the side. And the amount of shit that I've heard from a lot of these Zionist, terrorist Jews on this fucking app, not just Jews, even the fucking Christians and the Pahlavi supporters, during the 12-day war, these fuckers used to come in here, and guess what? They would actually say that they justify the killing of children in where? In Iran. And it would rub me the wrong way, because I saw the amount of children I saw got killed during, the so-called the war. That was sick. Make sure, Munir, remember my position, okay? And you're gonna stop asking me the same fucking shitty question, okay?
No, I'm not gonna ask you the
Well,
question.
And this is not a Pakistani rule. This is not a fucking Pakistani rule. Stop trauma dumping on me.
Okay.
What about
So I'm not
Canada
gonna
though? That's like asking about Canada or America.
We're talking about Pakistan. A lot of people don't even know about Pakistan.
I'm just saying. Well, I knew about Pakistan because I know about the friggin' the British. I know them. But I'm just saying that's like asking if you ask an Israeli, oh, what should happen if da 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 da. As an American or Canadian, what would you would just be like, yeah, you know what? I think that I'll just leave. I'll leave. Like you could ask the same question, the same premise. It's more complicated, is the point, right? It's more complicated than black and white.
I said it multiple times, Pakistan should not have been established. That's the red line right now.
Neither should America should not have been established either.
After that,
America should not have been. And look at what America's doing now. That only bolsters the point.
No. I don't know where you're going with this, man. Respectfully, come on.
Yeah, you won't
Hey,
get
what's
it
up,
down
Sam?
there.
Manish, calm your tits down. I'm not talking to new people. What's up, Sam?
New
Hey,
people.
girl, I'm Sydney. Hold on. Wait for your turn, Manish. Mute up. How you doing, Sam?
Doing good, man. Eid Mubarak once again.
Oh, thank you. How you doing? You're good?
Yeah, it's just been a busy day, man. I got so much done, but...
I watched the Electronic Intifada. Do you watch it?
Say again, please?
Do you watch the Electronic Intifada video?
No, I haven't seen that.
So I watch it every, what is it called? I watch it I watched it today, this morning, before I opened the room. And apparently, IDF is having a hard time defending themselves with these drones. You know, they're the Hezbollah using the drones? The FPV drones?
What, is Hamas using a drone, or is it just...
No. Hezbollah. So Hezbollah is using it, right? And I want Hamas to get their hands on it as well and go after every one of these motherfucking IDF soldiers. And that would be the best way to go about.
That's right. I agree. Actually, that's good news. I'm going to look it up here in a minute. Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's called Electronic Intifada. It's about 45 minutes long. If you watch it, you'll be like, whoa. Yeah.
That's the best news I heard all day. You know that?
Yeah, and he actually shared about 45 attacks that happened using the drones. And you know what they, Edward was here earlier, they spent $700 million, right? This was a budget that was passed by this so-called Israeli regime, right? And the $700 million, they came up with the fishnets. They're putting fishnets all over the place in Lebanon. And you know, Sam, in southern Lebanon, they only ordered the Shias to leave, not the Jews, not the Christians, not the Sunnis, only Shias. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy, and at the same time, I mean, as we all know, they're wiping out the Christians. It wouldn't surprise me if they're hitting the Druze too. Now, I understand there's conflicts with the Druze with everybody in that region. I don't know enough about to talk about, but it's obvious there's been many Christians who have been killed. So, you know, it's kind of like when they told people in Gaza, hey, everybody needs to move from this area to that area. And as soon as they moved, they were killed.
Yeah, they need to.
Okay, that would be fucked up. That would be disgusting.
Yeah, they need to wipe out all these IDF soldiers.
How?
Using drones.
I think it's really funny that, first of all, the IDF would be zero without the U.S. dollars, without the U.S.
Exactly.
They'd have nothing, zero. And my heart goes out to the Hamas, and then Hezbollah, as they say, and also for the Lebanese people who their religion they put on the shelf, they don't care. They're going to pick up that firearm. They're going to defend their family. They're going to defend their home. They're going to defend their city. They're going to defend their town. Bless them all. The IDF is nothing but a parasitic army of U.S.-funded pieces of shit.
Terrorism.
And they're all terrorists. And, the whole thing, this Epstein administration in this country, which is a bunch of pedophilic homos, all these people in this country will not escape punishment. The more the heat gets turned on with the Epstein files, the more you're going to see
this insanity of attacking innocent people in Iran and Lebanon and Gaza. Anything for a distract.
Can you imagine if America didn't exist, though? Amir, think about it. What would have happened? What would be happening right now? It would probably be the Brits. Let's be honest.
They should not have existed. It was they killed a bunch of Native Americans, enslaved black folks, did a whole bunch of atrocities to build this nation called America. It's a man-made state by the white Europeans.
I'm sorry.
America.
I don't agree with that.
He's a Zionist. Oh yeah, no, you are a Zionist. Never mind, Sapien. I
I'm
forgot
an
what I thought.
American. I'm proud to be an American. I have patriotism, okay?
You have
And
lipstick.
so do y'all.
Patriotism. That's why you support the Zionist. That's why you support the terrorist entity.
Hey, I don't understand
Because
why
he's proud to be an American.
you
With
live in
lipstick.
America. Amir, you live in America. Most of you people live in America, yet you're talking shit about America.
What are you gonna do about it?
What?
What are you gonna do
so
about it?
terrible.
Let him support the terrorism. That's
Sapien,
been
did you
supported in
listen to
any
what I
country.
said?
Not just
Hold on,
us.
Sapien.
Don't blame
Sapien,
yourself.
hold on. Did you hear what I said, Sapien?
Yeah.
I said, hold on. I said it should not have been established by, in the first place, they killed a whole bunch of people. And if you look at it from that perspective, I don't think you would agree, right, that it should not have been established by killing Native Americans, correct?
I just want to know what
So
He'll never answer.
what nation on earth meets your moral standards of a just way?
That's a different point, Sapien.
I'm just
But
curious
I want you
because
to.
it's just like I don't know why you like. Do you really think like other nations like haven't done horrible things in their history? I mean, this is common.
All of them done, man. All of them.
All of them. So there's like.
So this is why you support the terrorism in Palestine at the hands of the evil, soulless Zionist fucking entity apparatus. This is why, because you think that this is a baseline for civilization. Is that what you think? You're a cocksucker.
Amir, is it just because America is the most powerful nation in the world? And
No.
just like,
Look, Sapien, look.
It's because you're a pillow biter. That's why.
Okay, look, it exists right now. It's okay to exist, okay? But what I'm saying is, the way it was established, I haven't established. But now it exists. Now we can't do anything. It's just, it is what it is. It's called America, right? You get it? Like, the way it was established, that's what half of it. Why, by killing Native Americans, just like what's happening to Palestinians. They native to that land, people that are native to that land. That's how Israel was, right? Kicking them out, destroying 500 villages, and, done a whole bunch of atrocities against them, and they're still killing them, right? Still trying to genocide them in 2026. So if you look at the American history, let's say if the social media was there back in the days when they were killing Native Americans or whatever, I think you would agree that yes, these people from, called white Europe been genociding Native Americans. Let's say if there were social media back then, you see like genocide live on your phone. Genocide of the Native Americans, correct? The people that are indigenous to the land. So you would disagree at that moment, correct? And when they started enslaving black folks, at that moment, can you imagine if you were to see it on your phone?
No, he agrees with that.
You would disagree with that, right? Say that these fuckers have been enslaving my people.
Right,
You get
I
it?
get what you're saying.
But now it's established. Look, now the state called America established. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing we can do. You see what I'm saying? It's what's done is done. What happened in the past, it does have a deep, dark history.
Okay, Amir, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Girl, hold on. So, obviously we can say the same thing about any nation. Not all nations are built the same way.
Except for Iran and some of the nations, they've been there for a while though. Iran has been there for 3,000 years.
Yeah, they're the final bosses, I can't lie. They did their thing. But the same way, or that same, I guess, analysis, you can make the same analysis. Well, actually, I consider Israel a pariah. Their inception and the way that they came to be. A pariah, as much as it is, the Israeli citizens that were there before it became a pariah, right? Who do not support the fucking terrorism and the terrorist, that apparatus, government. I mean, you ask them the same question, but you scrutinize their answer if it's not something that you want to hear, right? You say, okay, so will you leave the land? Will you fucking leave the land? Will you? It's more complicated than that. They say, hey, well, no, we're here. We've established something. It's a pariah, but what? I mean, that's why when you use that question and you ask somebody like an M. Rose, and you think her answer is like some sort of a confirmation or something, it's kind of nebulous. Because all of these nations, some are more pariah than others, but all of these nations were created in similar ways. In order for America and Canada, in order for them to maintain their nation and their power, it didn't end at genocide with Native Indians. They had residential schools. It was aggressive assimilation. It was cultural destruction. And it persists. So, I mean, I think it's more complicated. But I think Sapien, with respect to Sapien, no, he's a Zionist. He's a cocksucking Zionist. He supports evil. He just does.
Yeah,
It's just what it is.
With the emphasis on cocksucker.
And evil.
And evil, pariah, parasite.
I just don't think that
Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares how you feel. You're nothing but a Zionist puppet. You won't even face the truth about your Epstein administration because you applaud those people. You applaud your Epstein administration. You applaud your Epstein administration.
It's gonna be okay, Sam.
No, dude, no. You can sit there. You can cry all you want.
Just breathe.
No. Actually, the thing is, the problem with this country is people like you. It's exactly people.
Okay.
Are you gonna
It's
deny?
true, Sapien, it's true. You don't think your ideology is the problem?
No, I voted for Kamala. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Republican. I'm a Democrat. I'm not a.
That doesn't mean it. That doesn't undermine
Don't blame
anything.
me for Trump. Don't blame me for
I
Trump.
talked about your ideology. That doesn't who you vote. That doesn't undermine anything. You're an American, right? You made it very clear that this is America, right?
Yeah, I think America.
And you support
I can't even finish.
a terrorist organization. You do. You think they're well within their right to engage in terrorism. You do. You call it war. You call it defending themselves. I've heard verbatim you've said this.
I'm for compromise and peace. That's what I want.
The only
Can't
thing
get
you
no party.
compromise is
Guys.
As long as what do you want me to say? Oh.
we want you to
Oh, you're a terrorist too. You are a clubhouse terrorist. Pomelo.
Yeah, they need to go back to their own case.
Yes, you are an intellectual terrorist. You come in this room and you fucking lie every day about your fucking terrorist, fucking Zionist organization. You're an intellectual terrorist. You're an emotional terrorist.
I have
Pomelo.
a different
Pomelo.
perspective. You guys just want to fight all the time.
Yeah, guys.
You guys just want to do endless fights and endless deaths.
Then shut up. There'd be no fighting if you shut up.
Wait, no. Can Sapien at least give this point of view?
You tell me one more.
We cannot understand what he's saying.
Oh, shut up, Pomelo.
Thank you so much. I believe, like I said,
Now he's friends with Mandela.
I think the Palestinians should have a state. The Israelis should have a state. I think the Palestinians need to accept that Israel is here and stop trying to rewrite 1948. It's not. It's just. It's not productive.
You think they started in 1948, idiot?
It's not productive. Israel is established. I think you have to just get used to it. It is what it is. But you continuing to resist.
Oh, this is what Pomelo wants.
And
He's getting active now. Look at Pomelo.
It's not. It's first of all, it's not working for you. It's not working. It's just making your situation worse.
You sound like an 8-year-old, an autistic 8-year-old.
It's just like y'all just want to keep fighting for the principle of it, and I mean, I guess it's just I don't see the fruition of it. Practically on the foot. October 7th was a gigantic, catastrophic mistake for the Palestinians.
Game changer.
No, you can't confirm or deny. No. October 7th? Okay.
Let me tell you something. Let me finish. Let me tell you something.
Why do we have to let you do anything?
Let me tell you what the Palestinians did.
Instead of saying let me, why don't you just say
No, don't tell me what they did until there's a verified report outlining it, okay?
No, they literally just...
Because there's a reason that they don't talk about that, right?
Bro, stop.
You know, this guy does a lot with his ass. He talks out it, he gets it out every Friday night.
They just kissed it goodbye. They literally just kissed their chance at a Tuesday
right, you're an unserious person. This is an unserious argument.
At this point, after this, they're probably never going to get their state.
All right.
They're probably never going to get their state.
What you're saying actually makes okay. That does make sense. Now you have to question. Now you should really scrutinize. Now you should really scrutinize October 7th, based on what you just said alone. Even though everybody else knows that.
That's the thing that gets me.
Right? Why the fuck would they? Why would they do? Why? Why would they do that?
Filled with anger, and they're still the
Yeah.
They can't see straight.
They can't see straight. Why would they do it? Why? People who have managed to fucking endure, they have managed to endure and maintain their fucking humanity because they don't want to kill all Jews. Have you spoke to them?
Some
they don't want to kill them.
Some of them do.
Some of them, but that is not the majority. And you don't speak for them. You don't even speak to them. They don't want that. They want fucking peace. So why would they have done October 7th? Why would they facilitate that? Who benefits more, do you think? Who the fuck would benefit more? You are a Zionist evil piece of shit. That's what you are, you're a cocksucker. You're going to hell.
Hey, can you chill a little bit?
Hama, can you shut up? Can't say.
No, I'll chill. He's right, Sam. I'll chill.
No, but you bring up a valid point. How is it a bunch of guys with hang gliders? Shut up, stupid. How does it a bunch of guys with hang gliders and tractors can break into the most protected country on earth because the United States fortified them? The United States armed them. The United States trained them. The United States provided them all this technology.
It wasn't like they just came in.
I'm not done talking, you goddamn
They
weak
launched
fucking
a
bitch.
shit ton of
You are
rockets
gonna
all
shut
at
up.
one
You are
point,
no
and they
one.
overwhelmed the Iron
No,
Dome.
Simply shut up, you're a liar.
Like, it wasn't like they
You're
just
gonna
came
shut
with
your
paragliders, like, woohoo! Like, that
Shut
they
up,
did a bunch of other
Vivian,
stuff.
shut up.
Yeah, shut up,
Here.
Vivian.
Whatever happened to freedom of speech?
Did the fucking Zionists just say that?
Guys, apparently this guy doesn't know shit about the Palestinian struggles. Why don't you ask him a little bit about the struggles of the African Americans in this country? Let's see if he knows anything
What
about
the fuck does that have to do with anything that we're talking about?
I want to
Like,
know if
what the, why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do this?
That means you're just a piece of shit who's uninformed.
These are two completely different people, two completely different situations, two completely different circumstances. It's not equated.
I want to know about everything since slavery, moving on to Jim Crow.
Israel's failure to surveil
Okay, Muhammad, let me say something.
on that day,
Muhammad.
in conjunction with the detailed communications from the highest orders from U.S. and Egyptian intelligence, I think that was an accident, you know? I don't think they just let that attack fucking happen by accident.
Let me play your little game, Muhammad. I'll play your little game.
I need you to tell this about slavery, moving on to Jim Crow.
Let me tell you something. Oh my God, bro.
Your thoughts. Forget about that. I don't want to hear about Palestine. Okay? I need to know what you think about the banning of the teaching of critical race theory. I need to know about all of that. Okay? So
Shut up, Mandela.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I'll answer. I'll say
The only thing I want to hear, the only thing I want to hear about
Let me just say this. If Black Americans, if Black Americans had adopted the Palestinian strategy, our ass would still be in chains.
I see about
That's the answer to my.
I'll tell you, gays and lesbians that do the love and they're black.
Yeah, but
Which
you like
family
gays.
is winning? Which family is winning the gay part or the black part?
Yeah, which one? You
Which
like
one is
gays.
winning? Which one has benefited you more in this country?
Right.
The gay part or the black part?
Wait. What?
I'm talking to Sapien, so anybody else can shut the fuck up. Sapien, go ahead, tell us.
Somebody's angry.
Wait, what? Why are you guys so angry?
They can't handle the truth. I think deep down they know. And they.
No, we're angry because people like you and obviously the Zionist cocksucker, what's his name, Bamalu, you are the problem. You are the cancer that fucking permeates our society. You create a fucking middle ground brown, or gray when it comes to what's right and what is wrong. You support the wrong fucking side of history and you call it, oh, well, it is what it is. What else can you do? You believe in brute fucking force. You don't believe in humanity. You don't believe in diplomacy. You don't believe in the things that humanity should fucking stand for. That is my issue with you.
I actually
No, you actually don't. You don't.
I do. You don't believe in diplomacy.
We believe in humanity.
I do believe in fucking, who said that?
Me. So, me.
You believe in humanity?
Absolutely.
Hold on, I'll agree with you, but you believe in humanity to the extent that you get to decide who's human and who's not, right? Palestinians are not human, they're dogs, right? It's a different species, right? The Germans did the same thing. They even used fucking science to back them up, right? They do it in Africa, they do it all over the world. So yeah, maybe you do. Only though under the guise of being able to decide scientifically even with fucking phrenology and other fucking evil measures. Then you agree in humans, right? You're a piece of shit. And your days are numbered.
Nazis did, Nazis did use dogs to rape Jewish people, right?
Did they?
Yeah, it's mentioned at the Wadi Hashem Museum inside Israel. I haven't seen that.
I'm sorry, Amir, didn't Hitler say that they're not human?
Yeah.
That they are not human. They're not human. Hitler, maybe he was a humanist and a humanitarian. Who knows, right? Is that what you're saying, Bobo? Fucking idiot.
They learned it from the West, which was a Nazi. These Zionist terrorist Jews that live on that fucking land, they learned it from what? They learned it from the Nazis. They're applying same tactics on the Palestinians, like what the Nazis did to the Jewish people.
That you used earlier, is the same as the coin
I didn't. When did I say the coin clipping?
You were talking about coin clipping earlier. Remember
When did I say that?
Earlier. Last night,
I
remember?
did not say that.
I was reading the chat GPT.
I don't remember.
You don't remember now?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what you said?
I don't remember.
I remember very clearly.
But that's questionable what you remember. I mean, you're part of a pariah organization.
You tend to lie a lot, you know. But what was that problem?
Now I'm a liar.
Oh, this isn't. I thought you were a liar from the day that I spoke to you.
Didn't you lie earlier at Patty's Space? You said that Armenian genocide. Hold on a second. You did not want to recognize Armenian genocide. You said you recognize Armenian genocide. You did not want the ruling. You did not want the ruling when it comes out. Yeah, you did it. Patty's ruling.
I think you're confused about
Yeah, you got cooked really badly.
okay. All right. I did get cooked badly because whoever was cooking me was a terrible chef.
Everybody was.
So do you recognize?
I should be using the cooking word because that would make me anti-Semitic. I'll move that. You know, I won't even use the term anti-Semitic because the term Semitic has been stolen from the Arabs.
I wouldn't want to eat that food if they were cooking me because seriously, it was so badly.
Okay, but do you acknowledge the Armenian genocide? Did you? You acknowledged it? You accepted it?
I'll talk about the genocide.
There it is. Yeah, fucking boss to you.
So here's his position, Paul. He was in a Valley Group. America recognized your state.
Okay.
Yeah, America recognized your country. We should just move to America. We got plenty of space here. We got Vegas. We got New York.
You want Zionists?
That's right. Because America is the first country to recognize this disgusting state called
Oh,
Israel.
I'm sorry. You're right. America is a Zionist. That's right.
So, you know, we have Trump. He'll welcome you with open arms, you know, Komodo.
Yeah,
And you can come in and occupy New Mexico. They've got plenty of desert. That's why they made the Breaking Bad. Hey, shalom.
You're a sincere person, and you're an intelligent person, Amir. What you just said is not a solution, and it's not a strategy. Can you, admit that?
The non-Zionists, the anti-Zionist Israelis, I believe.
I have a solution,
Shut up, Daniel, you cokehead.
but I'm not sure that they are ready for it, to be honest.
Hey, what is the solution? Go on.
The Palestinian issue is a refugee issue that was created in 1948 after a war, expulsion, whatever the story is.
Whatever the story.
Yes, it's an Akbar, you need to read about it. And then they became refugees. They created a refugee organization called UNRWA. And UNRWA now I think has more than 7 million registered refugees some that are living in Judea and Samaria or West Bank, whatever you want to call the colonial name.
Can you please tell us what year was the UNRWA created?
In Judea and Samaria, no, so most of them are refugees. Now, half of them, or like at least 2 million, are living in a prison, okay? In a literal open-air prison, shouting for freedom. And I say, let my people go, set them free. Let's understand that this is a refugee issue. Some of them will be integrated within Israeli society.
This is an engineered refugee. You made them fucking refugees.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
And then now it doesn't matter.
Treat them as refugees. So the peaceful
No,
one.
you are the fucking. You're the original refugee, though. What about the OG refugee? What about them?
OG. But listen to the solution.
No,
Hold on.
you are the original
So the
fucking.
peaceful Zionist ones.
You don't go from being a fucking original refugee and a squatter to a fucking
Some
dictator.
in Syria, some in Lebanon, some in Jordan, some in Egypt, some in Iraq, some in Iran, some in Yemen, some in Libya. There are there are like, I think, 57 countries, right, that they can choose from. Maybe some even in the West.
Okay, that's a solution.
Within one generation,
Amir, did you hear?
Within one generation, you solve it in a humane way, and those
Okay,
people are
Amir, did you hear
no
the
longer
solution?
suffering,
Yeah, I
not
know
under
he's
oppression,
Dennis
not under
Romania.
occupation.
I know. Let him finish.
Well, no,
So,
outside there.
are you done barking, Daniel, or are you done barking?
Education. So this is my solution. Thank you.
Okay, my solution is the big, I think what they need to do is America was the first country to recognize this, this Jew land called Israel. They might as well, move to America. We got plenty of space in America. We got Vegas, okay? We got, what else do we have? We have New Mexico. That's where Breaking Bad was made. You don't want to be in a place where Breaking Bad was made?
You're talking about the
And the
Palestinians.
Hollywood industry. No, for your people. The
what they're missing is, and it's not the same. We have a state.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
We have a state.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak. Can you stop? Okay,
Yeah,
can you
just
stop
so
coming
we
off
have
the
a
mic?
state. We don't need another
Okay,
one.
can you stop coming off the mic, please? I'm speaking now, okay? So we got plenty of space in America. Where Safety lives, I'm sure he's got some space in his backyard as well. He could probably build one of those tiny houses, right? He could probably pack, how many people you would be able to pack? Like 3, 4? I think you can. In Los Angeles, they passed the ruling. You could actually have mini houses because we're running out of housing, crisis. We have a housing crisis in Los Angeles. So, Sapien can welcome you guys. New Mexico. We got space in Arizona. We got a lot of space in El Centro. It's right there next to the Mexican border. But you're gonna be on the American side, and you would still get the American green card or whatever the fuck you want, and you can move here, And it's the Jews are more protected in America versus inside Israel because everybody over there is a terrorist.
We don't sign up. I want to sign one. If I move to America, if all of us move to America, what's going to happen with all the people in America that hate us? Where are they going to go?
They're going to go. They're not going to. It's only 8 million. We can take them in.
Where? How?
No, America supports you guys. They support you.
We're gonna go to your mom's.
America has plenty of space. America has plenty of space. But you have to keep
the
one thing in
Americans that
mind.
hate you, for example, me, I hate Zionists, right? I hate Zionists who support the fucking evil entity. But guess what? I know Israeli Jews who I love, who I admire, I'm very fond of. And they're the ones actually that want peace. They are the ones that actually want a solution that is viable and in the best fucking interest of Palestinians. So why would they I don't think they have to go anywhere. It's you. You are the one. You are the one that must leave. It's you.
No, if you care about the interests of the Palestinians, it's to not let them
you leave too, Daniel. No, you leave too, Daniel.
It's been more than
You're an
80
original
years.
refugee.
They
You
are
can leave.
stateless, but we are not refugees anymore. This is what you're
We're not
missing.
refugees anymore.
Yeah, we are not. They are the only refugees in the world that are kept on as refugees.
I know.
It's sad, it's pathetic, it's immoral, it's inhumane.
Your fucking pariah state is a
Stop
fucking
using them.
shanda.
Guys, be
Okay?
human.
That's a
Be
mistake.
human. Be human. Yes,
What?
have some morality, have some humanity. For fuck's sake.
I want to know about Amir's idea. Amir, you hate although you used to say once upon a time, I do remember a couple of years ago, you used to profess to be a Zionist. You yourself said you were a Zionist. And then you changed your mind. Okay, fair enough. But you hate Zionists now. And now all of a sudden you want them to come and live in your country? I don't understand your solution. Can you make it make sense?
Amir was never a Zionist. What the fuck are you on about?
He was. I swear to
No,
God.
he wasn't.
He was a
I don't know what God you're swearing to.
I'm a Zionist.
Do you know at one point
that the Jews should have right to self-determination? I'm a Zionist, he said. Yeah, that's what he said. Those were his words.
I mean, if you don't know how to take things tongue-in-cheek, I'm very sorry, brother. Like, you need to work on
We used
yourself.
to have very serious conversations about it. He was open about it. You remember that, Amir?
You have to understand when he's making hypothetical circumstances. When he condemns someone or something, then whether or not he really means it, he's just trying
Why
to
would he profess to be a Zionist? Why would he do that?
First of all, not. He's literally not by definition a Zionist.
Well,
Okay?
I'll tell you what, all of your Zionists on this app. Well, every single one of you.
Okay, well, you're delusional. You need mental health.
I'm not. I'll tell you why.
I feel sorry for you.
Want to know why?
The more you talk, I feel sorry for you. Whatever, however you pronounce your name. Why? Why my?
You do want to know why, don't you?
Don't really tell me why. Go ahead. Why am I?
Do you believe in your people having the right to self-determination?
No.
You don't?
No.
So you don't want your people to have a homeland?
You don't even know who my people are.
Whoever they might be.
No,
I believe to have a homeland?
I believe
I don't
there's
believe
no.
that for
I believe humans made borders, not God, okay? And God didn't promise anybody their land because God does not speak and your scripture is full of lies. So shut up about that. Nobody heard Yahweh tell Moses that these Israelites belong to Israel, right? Nobody heard that. You guys just have some bullshit books. I already told Adi about this. You don't even know if your prophets existed, okay? You don't even know. None of your Old Testament prophets exist.
But even in the Balfour Declaration, it didn't say nation. It said homeland. That's it. So the fact that homeland, a home. You think that what does a homeland mean? You know do you know how it's fucking defined?
Tell me how it's defined.
No. You are the superior of us. I want you to tell me what a homeland is, and I want you to tell me what Palestine is right now.
There is no superior amongst us human beings. There's no superior here.
I want you to tell me what a homeland is, and then I want you to tell me what is Palestine today, and whether or not they're congruent.
Look, you can look at a homeland as anything you want it to.
No, you can't. Oh God! You see, it's only Zionism. It's only Zionists who think that they can make a word that already has an existing clear definition. They think that they can use anything. It can mean anything. It'll mean anything that they want it to mean, right? No, you do. Then tell me how it's fucking defined.
It simply means that you want your people to live in a place in peace and prosperity amongst
No, it doesn't. No, okay. So English is not your first language. I'm not angry at you about that. But there is something called a dictionary. I want you to get a dictionary. I want you to look up the word, or Google it. Okay, Google the word, and then spin the block and get back to me. Okay? Thanks. You're a fucking idiot. No, you have a problem. When you want to manipulate and twist and shapeshift the way that words are defined, I already know you're unserious, and I already know you're not operating in good faith, right? Because if we can't agree on a baseline, right, on a premise, we can't create a framework. We can't really have a conversation because you're fucking dishonest.
No, okay. Let's start from the beginning then. You tell me in your mind what is a homeland.
Oh, you're still going? Oh, that's interesting.
You answer the question. We'll go from your.
No, dummy. You don't question me. You also don't answer a question with a question. So you're not operating. You're not operating in good faith. We cannot create a framework. So why don't you slap yourself and just move around? I'm not conversing with you.
I know, because you don't want to have a good faith conversation. It's clear.
Yeah, but the person that denies reality and what the definition of a word actually is, and tries to create their own definition, that's me.
Well, can you tell me what the right definition is, please?
Sapien, do you want to talk to your Zionist brethren, or?
You don't want to have a conversation? Okay, fine. All right.
No, I don't speak to pathological liars.
What I was saying is that everybody here wants
Hadi, do you want to speak to him?
I feel like he's trying to go for this gotcha moment, and he's never gonna get there because
there's no gotcha moment, yeah. There's no gotcha. It's just
like, what are you trying to do right now by calling the whole stage a Zionist? Like, what on earth is happening right now?
I don't know. It's up to you to make it.
You don't know? You just called the whole stage a Zionist and you don't know?
Well, effectively,
No, Rose is right. It's not a religious issue. The fuck? It is not.
Well, the thing is, obviously you don't understand what a Zionist is. Clearly, Eddie.
I don't understand what a Zionist is.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Why don't you give us a working definition about that?
Hey, Benny Adam, me and you don't know what Zionism is, but, for some reason we hate them,
Yeah, why don't you give us a working definition? We'll tell you what the numbers are.
No, Ben, yeah, I've done this with you 1,000 times. I'm not going to do it again.
Oh, then that means that you've been getting dumped on chronically by Benny Adam.
The Amir's Room's punching bag award definitely goes to you, however you pronounce your name.
Schneidler.
I think it's
You get the punching bag of the month award for Amir's Room. Amir always has his punching bags. You get it.
Great. Punch to your heart's delight. You won't even dent it.
No,
I mean, we know you don't have a heart. You're a Zionist. It's like peanut butter and jelly. We know that.
Continue justifying, genocide in your own, fucked up way about things. Go ahead.
Now we're going back to genocide.
Yeah, determinism and owning land because your scripture said so and all this. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, scriptures.
Your God's chosen lunatics.
Cleansing. All of it.
God's chosen lunatics. You heard God tell you these things, and all of us didn't hear God, but you did. Because it says it.
Did we?
That's a claim, right?
I mean, to be fair, you guys kind of remixed it.
Oh, here we go. The number one Zionist defender. Here we go, Sapien. Come on.
Y'all took their religion.
Come to their rescue. Wear a Superman outfit. Wear a Superman outfit with a Z on it.
For all the shit you guys talk about,
just like swoops in.
Y'all sure do copy.
He's like
No.
Goku of Zionism, Super Saiyan Zionist.
No, don't insult Satan.
Y'all jacked
I'm
their
sorry,
shit.
fine. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Y'all literally jacked their shit.
And your vocabulary is found in everything you said, lick Hamas. Now you said jack their shit. So all you're into is licking Hamas?
Lick Hamas? What?
Remember when he was talking the other day and he was trying to lay down facts? Saying they wanted to come back and get their lick.
They're lick back.
Wait, you lost me when you said laying down facts. You lost me there.
No, he's just an idiot. He's really a flesh puppet.
He's consistent. At least he's consistent.
Wait, you're consistent too.
I like Sapien. He's a consistent guy. He's a fair.
Shh, I know.
I'm sure you two will make beautiful kids.
L'chaim to that one. Benny Adam, what is Zionism? Yeah, they want to put Judaism. You guys want to...
Oh, beats me. I'm just I hate it.
So there's this few definitions, okay? The Zionism, if you look at it from political Zionism perspective, you had the Theodor Herzl, Chaim Weizmann, Eliezer Ben Yehuda, Jabotinsky, Ben Gurion, and you had others, right? Golda Meir. When you look at their definition of Zionism, it's basically colonizing colonization. Okay. Now, the thing is, there's religious Zionism as well. So the religious Zionism works, when the Mashiach gets there, then they're gonna be, brought back to their land, or they're gonna come back to their land, and that's called religious Zionism. But if you ask Adi, Nedlak, Pomolu, or any other Zionist, Daniel, they will all tell you majority of Jews are actually Zionists. Now, I would love to ask this question. How many Jews out there believe in political Zionism versus religious Zionism? Eagle is here. Maybe Eagle will be honest to give us the answer. Eagle, how many Jews out there believe in political Zionism versus religious Zionism?
You did not give the exact the description of the definition of Zionism. The Zionism definition is very simple. Movement for a Jewish state in the historic homeland. That's all. That's the definition of Zionism.
That's your definition. According to the founding fathers, it's different.
The only definition which...
Did you not see what Theodore Herzl said, Yigal?
That's exactly what Theodore Herzl said.
Theodore Herzl mentions multiple times in his diary and book, colonizing colonization. Okay? Ben Gurion believed in colonization as well. Alright? Jabotinsky, did you read his book? The Iron Wall? You should read his book. You know, we went over it. We had Mikhail in here. Okay, did you guys read his book, the Jabotinsky's book? You didn't read it, right? Jabotinsky was a founding father of Israel. So, Yigal, respectfully...
once again, Zionism is about creating a Jewish state in the Jewish historic homeland. That's all.
Okay, do you know...
Nothing else, nothing.
Okay, Jabotinsky said we're going to use iron fist if they resist in his book. Okay? Do you know what that means? Or iron wall. He said we're going to use iron wall or something if they resist. You know what that means? If they resist, we're going to force them out of the land. Alright? This was in Jabotinsky's book. He's a founding father of Israel.
No, Jabotinsky was
Theodore Herzl.
founding father.
He was one of the founding fathers.
Iron wall means. You just made it up. This is not what iron wall.
Okay, what does the iron wall mean? Please tell us. In his book, he wrote either iron fist or iron wall. One of these
First
words.
of all, it's an iron wall, okay? It's a wall. So you can use a bit your imagination. But you said you read the book yesterday. I mean, I read it when I was
not
like
yesterday.
16.
Not yesterday. Me, Mikhail, and you had your brother Nathan that used to come on. He's active on
So if
TikTok
you
right
don't
now.
remember, why do you make shit up? Like, it's so weird.
Because
you bring a topic that you sound like you know about, but you don't. So, like, move on. Like, it's so weird.
It's in his book. It's in Jabotinsky's book.
But not the meaning that you're giving it to it. The meaning that you're giving of
What
is
is
a
the
wall.
meaning?
In some way, in your head, a wall is a tool to ethnically cleanse people. Oh my God, he said potato. He probably means to genocide all the Arabs.
Okay. Looks like this is the problem I have. I'm actually going to pull up the book right now, okay? He literally talked about the iron wall. Let me see, I'll pull it up.
I like how you try to educate Zionists about Jabotinsky. Yeah. Always amusing.
It's just a constant lies. I don't understand this. It's constant lies. Why? Why, Amir? Why is it the constant lies, the constant reframing, the manipulation? I just don't get it. Oh my God. Yep, that's what he said. I actually pulled up on the on my what is it? Used up Perplexity, by the way. And I actually asked a question. The question I asked is, according to Jabotinsky's book, did he say he'll use iron wall if the Palestinians resist? It says yes. And this is exactly what he said. Yes, Jabotinsky's iron wall says Zionist settlement should proceed behind an iron wall, meaning under a power the native population cannot breach, because he believed there would be no voluntary agreement with the Palestinian Arabs at the stage. I'll provide you the fucking book. This is the problem with your Zionist terrorist Jews. You guys come up here and fucking lie all the fucking time. I'll put the link in the chat.
Okay,
This is the founding father.
I understand. You asked Perplexity, and you asked him if they use the phrase.
Here's a link.
Ask him what
Here's a link.
I understand, right? Ask your Perplexity, what is the meaning of this iron wall? Ask him. Don't ask him if it was mentioned.
I just put the link in the chat. I just put the
So
link
read
in
it.
the chat, okay?
Read it to
I want you to read it yourself. Read it
I
yourself.
cannot because I'm kind of walking right now.
Okay, I'm walking as well. I'm walking as well. So, and anybody that wants to read it, this guy was a genocidal psychopath, one of the founding fathers of Israel. Okay? Him, Theodore Herzl, Chaim Weizmann, who was it? Ben Gurion, there's so much of them.
But giving names and all the names are correct, but your accusations are all made up. Yes, they existed. Okay. Oh my God. You're blaming them for existing. Just this name and this name and this name and Jabotinsky and Theodore Herzl and Balfour and yes, they all existed, but the facts or the way that you gonna bring things together as in this pseudo history, it's not even made, even the Palestinians are not saying this history. At some point, guys, you need to understand history is not like a plastilina that you can just, like whatever fits your narrative, this was the history. Like, it feels sometimes in the shul that you like, it's like, let's just, whatever we makes sense to us, let's and hopefully no one will catch us. And a lot of times, yes, it works for you because people don't tell you when you're wrong. Because as long as it's for the narrative, then they will play along with it. But like at some point, I mean, guys, I'm okay with this. I mean, I don't care. But at some point, like, if you're starting to believe yourself with all those lies.
Wait, what did I miss? I'm back.
That's it.
How come when we argue with Zionists, their response always sounds like they're victimizing themselves? Like, how could you do this to us? Why are you arguing against us? Like, I'm about to cry.
Why didn't you understand that I don't care? You are doing it to yourself.
What are we talking about? Honey, what are they talking about, honey?
The definition of Zionism.
Daniel is defining it?
No, he's saying he's upset at Amir for defining Zionism.
No, he didn't victimize himself and shut the fuck up. He didn't say anything
You
about
shut the fuck up, buddy.
He
didn't victimize
your leg,
himself.
buddy. Stay in your lane. I already embarrassed you last time. Don't come after me.
It doesn't matter
Stay in
what
your
we
lane.
say
I
or
have
do.
so
It doesn't matter what we say or do.
Look, hey guys, let's take an intermission and laugh a bit. Let's take an intermission and laugh a bit. See Addy over here? He's a secular, listen to this. Look at this. He's a secular Jew.
They think that if they were secular, it would become reality. You know what abracadabra is?
Hold on, this is true. Hold on. The first important point is this. We must not confuse Jews and Judaism with Zionism. Okay?
You don't know what Zionism is,
Shut the fuck up. I'm asking if we can agree.
But you don't know what it is.
We can't agree.
You know what? Tell me what Zionism is. Tell me what Zionism is.
Hold on.
I want to hear from A. Let me hear from A. What is Zionism?
Is Zionism and Judaism, are they the same thing?
What is Zionism?
Okay.
Run away. Tell me the definition. You know, maybe English is not your first language.
No, I know.
Right?
I know.
Zionism. Anyway,
Is Judaism and Zionism?
Zionism is.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Judaism. You don't know.
Okay.
This is my point. Hey,
I know.
You just want to say Jews without being anti-Semitic Nazi. I get it.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you. I don't give a flying fuck about the anti-Semitic. I actually don't care about that. But my issue is, I don't have an issue with Jewish people. I don't have a fucking issue with Judaism. I have an issue with Zionist terrorists like you, cocksucker, who try to conflate the two to fucking justify their fucking actions and their terrorism and their colonization. That's the problem that I have, okay? You conflate it. You're not gonna confuse me, dummy. Okay? You wanna, I know why you want them to be used interchangeably, and I fucking reject it, cocksucker. I don't think that they're interchangeable. I think you're fucking...
What is Zionism?
What are you talking about?
What is Zionism? Do you know?
Are you gonna tell me?
No, you're going to tell me because you hate Zionism so much and you don't hate Jews.
Okay, and you love Zionism so much, so tell me what it is. You love Zionism, so tell me what it is. What is it?
You hate Zionism so much.
See, you're gonna do the same thing that Pamela did. Okay?
Hold on one second. Hey, define for us what Zionism is, thank you.
Can you tell me?
No, you Zionists, not Jews. You made it very clear that there is a distinction between Zionists and Jews. So I'm asking you, what do you hate? Explain to me what a Zionist is. I am one. You hate me. I want to know why.
I'm sorry,
She
Emerald.
doesn't know why she hates
Emerald,
you. That's amazing.
Emerald, are you a Zionist or are you anti-Zionist?
She
Also,
doesn't know
Emerald,
why.
are you a Jewish? Are you Israeli Jewish or are you Muslim, Christian?
Ambrose is Jewish, she's Israeli, she's
Yeah.
anti-Zionist, okay?
Exactly.
I'm asking
So
you.
there's your answer. Isn't that your answer?
I'm asking you.
If she can be Jewish and anti-Zionist, what the fuck does that tell you, stupid?
I don't know, tell me. What is Zionist?
Okay, I'm not gonna engage with the fucking retard. Okay, I don't.
know what a Zionist is.
Exactly what he was saying. Zionism and Judaism
I think
are
that I made my
distinct
point by
belief
the fact that you
systems.
couldn't.
Shut up for a second. Calm down.
By the fact that A was
Daniel.
Big
Oh my
Daniel.
God.
one Zionist.
Oh my God, Daniel.
You guys,
Daniel.
you mean Jews.
I
You
mean you.
Jews.
I mean
And
you.
the reason I don't care about anti-Semitism is because Nazis.
I need to get an umbrella for everybody in the audience for your Zionist terroristic fucking
We're
tears.
anti-Semitic too, aren't you?
Just crying all your tears, crying all over the fucking stage. I apologize to everybody in the audience. He's crying. Lift up your umbrellas so that you don't get drenched in his Zionist terrorist fucking tears. Get your umbrellas out, everybody. And I for him, I am going to play the world's tiniest violin. Here we go. Can you hear it? I am playing the tiniest violin for you, dummy. Here you go. There you go.
Tell me what is Zionism.
Is that your only argument,
There you
Daniel,
go.
or are you gonna move on? We can actually
I will move on. My point was made.
You made a claim that you said we hate you because you're a Zionist. We don't hate you because you're a Zionist. We hate you because
It's a Zionist.
you sound like a stupid genocidal maniac.
Anyone that want to use this word needs to tell me what it is.
We don't hate you because you're a Zionist. We hate you because you sound like a stupid
You're a
genocidal.
coward. You're a Jew-hating coward. At least be a proud Nazi. Say Jew. And if you want to say Zionist, tell me what it is. You don't know what it is, so be honest.
Hey Jew, my baby. The other day she said it's fuck off Jew or something like that, or Jew. She doesn't even hide in it.
Who cares if someone hates Jews? Who cares? You guys hate Muslims.
Listen,
You guys hate Muslims. What's your point?
Who cares?
You guys hate Muslims. What's your point?
People like
You guys hate Christians. You guys hate Christians and Christ. Who cares? It's your stupid belief system. Get over it. We're 2026.
Listen, if
Who
you want to
cares? I can challenge your scripture in academia. I can tell you your beliefs are founded on fabrications and charlatans. Who cares if we hate Jews, Christians, or Muslims? Address the point. Are you genocidal maniacs or not? Who cares? Look, I'm a Muslim. You can insult me. Go ahead. I'm a stupid Muslim.
I'm saying if you hate Jews, just say I hate
Who cares if we hate Jews?
But that's okay.
Who cares? Who are you?
No one cares.
You're not
Heidi, you see, this is what he wants. Heidi, this is what he wants. Heidi, this is what he wants.
I'm not saying I hate Jews. I'm saying
This is what he wants. Ignore him. Ignore him. This is what the fuck he wants.
Not
This is
anyone.
what he wants. This is what he wants.
Needs to like
He
you.
doesn't want us to make a differentiation between these fucking Zionist extremists. He wants them all to be the same. This is how do you engage? Don't engage.
He gave you the opportunity to reach out.
No, let Emerald talk. Let her talk, okay?
Because you don't know.
No, Emerald knows though. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, calm down,
But
girl.
Emerald, you need to listen and wake up.
Does that mean I can speak? Okay. Just because some people are idiots doesn't mean that will stop me from being an anti-Zionist. Zionism is a state construct designed in a way that it will always uphold one group over the other. And it doesn't matter if it's Jews over Japanese and Italians, and it doesn't matter if it's Muslim over French people and
You are such a fucking liar. An anti-Zionist will not define that.
Heidi, that's why I said, that's me.
לך איתה לעזאזל, את כזאת קאפו.
Yeah, you called her a capo. Kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. I don't want anybody to die.
Actually,
not by its own
Emerald
hands or
is
by...
no less of a Zionist than
Okay,
Zionist.
no, And
Oh,
respectfully,
having a
oh my God, can I just finish
I was having
talking?
a conversation with her.
Amir, can somebody let her talk, please? Like, can somebody moderate?
Hey, Uskut.
שקט, יא חתיכת חלאה, חלאס כבר. באמת, דניאל, אתה יוצא...
הקהילה היחידה זאת הבחורה הזאת, ההיא הזאת,
פעם אחר פעם, הייתי פלס, באמת, פעם אחר פעם. עכשיו איתך עוד איכשהו יש אפשר לדבר. דניאל באמת, הבן אדם, באמת, דניאל.
Can we keep it in English, please? Thank you. And anybody
Like,
comes to mind for her, we'll go down to the audience.
Zionism has nothing to do with Judaism. If any of you had the capacity to have this more nuanced conversation, maybe one day. But generally speaking, no, it has absolutely nothing to do with. There was just an article published that half of the American Jews under 35 believe in a one-state solution that doesn't involve Zionism. So no, it has nothing to do with Judaism. And how do you respectfully
What is Zionism? And be honest, tell them what it's a chance for them to learn something. But be honest.
Daniel,
don't lie.
Daniel,
For once
shut
in
up,
your
Daniel.
fucking life. For once in your midst of a life, don't lie. Tell them what Zionism is.
Daniel, listen. With respect, Daniel, I gave you an opportunity for like an hour to define what Zionism is.
You?
No,
Listen to me. Listen to me. You were not part of the conversation. Listen to me. Listen. I was me and A.
No, shut the fuck up, Daniel!
When I asked you a while back.
Oh my God. Amir, you have to get him out of here.
I'm going to define
He's trying to colonize the
and if you want to refute that or challenge it, you are more than welcome.
Amir is letting him colonize the
I would
state.
like to have a genuine conversation.
She doesn't know what Zionism is. I know what it is.
Daniel.
Talk to Daniel.
Let everyone speak. Let everyone.
Let's do one mic. Benyan, you go first.
No, Rose was talking, Amir.
Rose is the one that's talking. Can Daniel not interrupt? Yeah, do not interrupt. Just define Zionism, that's it. And then Daniel will define Zionism as well.
More simple. Daniel will say something like the right of Israel.
Don't say what he'll say, just say what...
Benny, let me finish. Or there were variations of that particular statement. What does that mean, Israel has the right to exist? What does that actually mean? In order for Israel to exist the way it defines itself, Israel defines itself as a Jewish democratic country. In order for Israel to be able to exist under that definition, it will always have to maintain a Jewish majority. Israelis know this term as the demographic threat. So, in order to maintain a demographic majority for eternity, this country, a Zionist country, an ethnocentric country, will always be engaging in population management, which effectively means oppression. Always. It doesn't matter if it's a one state, 1,000 states. It doesn't matter if it's Jews against Muslims, Jews against Christians, Jews against Italians, Muslims against Buddhists, or whatever. As long as one group supersedes all other, it's an ethnocentric, oppressive state. When Israel has the right to exist as a Jewish democratic state that requires a Jewish demographic majority, you're effectively saying that a country that engages in population management and oppression has the right to exist. I do not believe that. I do not believe anybody, Jewish, Palestinian, or other, should be expelled from this land. Justice needs to be served on here. Yes, reformation, everything that engages, but nobody gets to kick anybody out or incarcerate or hurt anybody without proper justice. And Palestinians are the first one to back me up on it. Now, if you want a better definition of what does it mean Israel has the right to exist, ask Israeli or Zionists, what do they mean when they talk about the demographic threat? And how exactly does the state make sure that that doesn't happen? It either brings in more Jews and or kicks out everybody else. That is Zionism. Zionism is maintaining a demographic majority. That's it. It's just an evil, ethnocentric, supremacist system. Capiche? Anything else?
There are many. If this is the definition, then we are not married.
There are many ethnocentric states in the world. Nothing wrong with it.